Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another live stream. Today we are here at Luanda airport in Angola, and we're gonna take flight in the Air Namibia A340 going back home to Windhoek. It's a real-world flight from 2021, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I really like the Air Namibia and Windhoek. Don't know why, but I've fallen in love with them. Unfortunately, the airline doesn't exist anymore since 2022. But yeah, today we are taking flight in one of the aircrafts, Victor 5 November Mike Echo, here at Angola Airport in Luanda. First time I've been here, looking really good. And without further ado, I go ahead and start the payload. So I'm not really sure how this actually works, but hey Drini, welcome to the stream. I love these types of liveries, nice and simple, and the 4 engines looks awesome. Hey Ilyas, yes, I know the music is still running. I like to have the music finished before I stop it. No, I don't really like to do that in the mid of the song. It always sounds like, you know, a bit weird, so to say. Okay, so I requested refueling. I'm not quite sure because I didn't hear anything. So, oh, okay. There we go. Now the refueling truck is on its way. I need to get, let me see, is this, okay, this is, okay. I need to get used to the, oh my goodness, to the new shortcuts. Like every aircraft is different. Bad weather is following us in every flight, yeah, but the weather in Windhoek should be nice. At least it should be. It was this afternoon when I checked it, so we should have a very nice, wonderful approach into Windhoek. Okay, fuel truck is in position. Let me see, how much fuel do I have? 8 tons. Perfect. And I gonna need 19 tons. Okay, that's not too much. Check database cycle. Okay. Company message received. I didn't even start yet. Occurs. Where can I check? Where can I check again? Iraq, 19 March to 15th. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know why this is not updated. Okay. Anyways. I think it should still be fine. This is the load sheet, the preliminary load sheet. 10th of May, okay, to Windhoek, Luanda to Windhoek, and Victor. Oh, Victor 5. I forgot the 5. Zero fuel weight is 142 tons. Takeoff weight 160. Looks okay. 27.8. Packs total 183. Prepared by Damon. Okay. Thank you very much, Damon. Okay, let's check the departure. How can I get to the... Okay, there we go. No, the OFP, that was what I was looking for. The ICE display in the 3 I look, yeah, honestly, I really like the ICE one. That's why I'm using them. I really like them. I can't even know. Maybe it's because they are, you know, kind of old, but I really like them. Okay, so we have a cost index of 15 today. We're going to cruise at flight level 410. Flight time today is 2 hours and 2 minutes, and we will have 19,341 tons of fuel on board, kilograms on board. Yeah, and we're why I can't. Oh yeah, because of the GSX update, I can't even hear the fuel truck anymore in the cockpit. You can't hear it anymore. Since the latest GSX update, or with Sim Update 5, they changed the way the sounds are working. So yeah, we can't hear them anymore. Okay, our alternate today is Walvis Bay in Namibia, and so we basically do not have a departure route. It's saying Luanda runway 23 and then direct Argol. And for the approach, our latest waypoint is Vedri, and then direct Windhoek runway 26, so it looks like we don't have a sit. And we also don't have a star. So let's see if this is actually correct. So we parked here, and we're gonna depart runway 23, which is this one over here. I'm gonna check the wind in a second also. So that I can confirm that we indeed can depart from runway 23. I'm not used to this kind of charts, to be honest, but I think there is no... Yeah, okay, there is actually, like, these are all the charts we have, as it looks like, and there is... We're parked here, by the way. There is no departure chart, like no SID. So basically what we're gonna do is we start up. Do I need a pushback? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I need. Okay. I need a pushback, and then we're gonna taxi via Bravo, cross runway 25, and then we're gonna depart runway 23. So a fairly short taxi route today. And for Windhoek, we actually have some arrivals, but I think that let me see. There is, I'm not sure, but I think there is nothing from yeah, there's nothing coming from the north. So if I go for arrival, we have the Atupi. So this is the airport. We're coming from the north, so we have this one from the east and this one from the south. And then we have the second one, which is this one, which is basically the same, but for runway 26. And then there's nothing else. So there is no arrival we could do. There is an ILS approach though. So we would then go to Jovi, where we can fly the 14 DME ARC. Or we can go to Windhoek and then fly the outbound radial. Then we have an RMP26, which starts from IMPEP. And we have a circling VOR 26, which is basically the same as the ILS. That's not an MD-80 A340. Yeah, I wasn't sure actually if I like if there was a taxiway here, so I could taxi out this way. You know, that was my thought. But yeah. Okay, so for the arrival, we probably, I'm not sure, maybe we go with the RMP26 to IMPAP, or with the ILS. I'm not quite sure. There should be a map somewhere, en route map. So this is where we gonna fly. So Vedri is basically over the airport. So what I could do is either go the ILS like the outbound radial, which is quite sharp, or I could just, you know, fly down here and then break off to the ILS. And this is what I will probably do, just to save some, you know, some time. Okay, refueling is almost finished, and then it's about time to start our boarding also. Let me see, I'm not used to this aircraft, but there should be... okay, this is what I was looking for. So we have 200 with 6 knots. Okay, that's good for runway 23, that's no problem. And we can see here in Windhoek we have 330 degrees with 8 knots and ceiling and visibility okay 19 degrees, so there is no clouds in the area. QNH here at Luanda is 1012, so we set that already. 1012 is set, and then we can go for the takeoff performance. We can sync the weather, and let's yeah, if I no data on FMS, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Okay, so we're gonna depart runway 23, and there is no sit, so this is basically fine. And for this part we're gonna wait for the final load sheet. So what I'm gonna do is, because it's about time, we start the boarding process. Yeah, 18 seconds left, so we can start the boarding process. Hey Ivan, welcome to the stream. Or maybe I should connect also to VATSIM. Okay. Passenger bus is coming. So we have 183 passengers on board. I think for GSX there are like 90 passengers per bus. So we need about 3 buses of passengers. I hope that sometime they will change this as well. Because right now it's like they send a bus with passengers, then they wait until they boarded. The last one is sitting, and then this bus is leaving and the next one is coming. So I hope that they, you know, change it so that there's also possibility of, you know, the first bus being there and the second one is then also coming. Okay. I need to do another shortcut here. Okay. So let's see. We have a takeoff weight expected of 160 and a zero fuel weight of 142. I typed that in now in the FMC and hope that everything will be as expected. So 142.0 slash 27.8. And block fuel will be 18. What did I say? 18.3. Zero fuel weight. Where's my block fuel? Shouldn't that be in the preliminary load sheet? Landing weight, max takeoff weight, unloaded, packs, adjustment weight index, pantry effect, potable water. Okay, then we go from the flight plan. 19.3, and this is what we have also, 19.3. Okay, 19.3. Cruise flight level above max flight level. Interesting. We have a recent max. Okay, well, until we reach 410, we will be able to reach it. I think GSX will also send 2 buses at a time. No, they will not. They will not, unfortunately. And see, that's what I mean. Like, passengers are not yet boarded. They are running around the aisle, and now the bus is still waiting. It's very calm in the aircraft. When you can't hear the we attach the air condition units, air condition unit. Okay, that should be it. Looks like Matt Damon prepared your prelim. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So see, the first bus is leaving and now the second one is coming. But they're not there at the same time, you know? Okay. So performance-wise, we have set up the FMC, so we can go to the takeoff performance, sync the weather, sync the FMGS, and let's see. We have a weight of 166 currently. Takeoff weight was about 160. So this is wrong already, basically. I'm not quite sure why it says 166. The only gross weight is 161 plus passengers. I'd rather wait until everything is finished. GSX releases two, yeah, absolutely. Like there are like 2-3 updates per week, and like almost every time I start up the flight, I need to update GSX as well. I mean, they do update. Wow, how big is that? The air condition unit. So GSX does a lot of updates, and I mean, a lot of people are complaining about GSX. Hello, Philip. A lot of people are complaining about GSX. I actually really like it. I like use it every time for every flight, and if it's only the pushback, it's already good. So yeah. So what I was wondering is, I have a gross weight of 161. Passengers are boarding at the moment, but why does this says 166? Maybe it's because of... This is really weird. 142, 150, 161. Yeah, that's good. I have a zero fuel weight of 142 plus... Well, no, that's absolutely not correct. I have zero fuel weight should be... Oh yeah, of course, it's correct. 142 plus the fuel makes it 161.3. Takeoff weight is 160.7. Okay. 161. Okay. Runway 23, surface is dry, wind is... Oh, sync the weather. Let me see. Weather is 1012. I changed that into 1012. I don't know why this is different. Flaps optimum, air condition on, anti-ice off, force toga off. Yeah, so that's good. Good thing you updated. I never do. I'm probably 3 or 4 updates behind, but yes, it's definitely worth for every flight. Yeah, so sometimes I'm also some updates behind, but usually I remember to update it. So okay, confirm takeoff data. Takeoff data uplink 145, flaps 1 up 4.5. We have a PAX on departure, so this is not a big deal. Do we have zero fuel weight? 142 plan. Okay, so interesting. We have a live zero fuel weight of 146. Fuel is good. Takeoff weight is different. So what I do is, okay, instant load payload. Okay, I just did that. Now sync again. No, it's wrong. It's not the zero fuel weight. I just leave it as it is. Okay, so boarding is completed, and departure is in 10 minutes, in 9 minutes actually. So we can go ahead and start up the aircraft. There should be the load sheet coming in soon, like the final load sheet. Life pair was different, maybe that's why. Yeah, so the thing is, if I go here, look at that, it's now different again. Instant payload. And now we have it. Now it's set. And if I switch to takeoff performance and sync, okay, now we got it. Now we got it. Okay, calculate once more. Okay, and I just use that. I mean, the runway, like in the end, the runway is long enough, so we will not have any you know, issues, any problems. There is IRS. Oh, wind. This was what I was looking for. Okay, we have the wind already set up. Okay, so we are basically all set and ready to go. So I turn on the APU. Oh, seatbelt signs come on also. APU. We have currently no controller in the area. Is there any checklist? Maybe here, company note, no. So inibuilds seems to have no checklist. Flight delay card, improve your flight plan, no, nothing. Failures, GPS jamming, of course, real world. Situations bird strike, okay, whatever this is. Yeah, but I don't know where. Autosave, failures, maintenance, throttle, settings. Yes, yeah, that's true. That's true. I could actually go for derated climb also. Derated climb. I mean, we are fairly. What is it? No, how do I do the derated climb? I forgot it. Let me see. Let's see. I think maybe. Oh, maybe it was D2. Ah, there we go. Okay, they don't. Okay, okay. Then I don't need to look for it. Great. Okay, so APU is running. There's like no sound at all. No sound at all. Okay, if I open the door, I can hear the APU actually. Okay, lock the door. Okay, now let me quickly use black box 711 checklist, huh? Web app, documents, checklist, A320, 77787. Oh, okay. There is no A340 checklist. Okay, well, then we just leave it as it is, and I set up here flight level 410. 410, flight director on. Flight director on. We can set up the terrain radar. And GSX. I'm not sure if GSX reacts automatically if I turn on the beacon light. Pushback requested. Great. So they, oops, ground equipment. Let's see, they should remove that automatically. Remove ACU. And let's see. Okay, at least now we can hear the APU. Door is still open. Close, close, and close. Toggle arm doors, so all doors aren't. And I did update, I did request departure. So prepare for, I'll just click it once more. Okay, there we go. So pushback nose to the left, as I said. We're gonna push back this direction and then we taxi this way down here, past this runway, and then this is our departure runway. We need 5 minutes to warm up the engines, actually. So, yeah. The tray table. Wow, that thing is large. How can I okay, there we go. Oh, I just need to check whether or not I have set the settings. Okay. 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 Company message received. Okay, that should be hopefully the load sheet. Yes, it is. Accept. Ah, now we have the fuel also. Fuel and tanks. Cargo distribution. And Damon. Okay, so we are all set and ready to go. APU bleed is on, ground control is on, beacon lights are on, seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs on. Okay, everything's good. And now we just wait for the lady to tell me to release the parking brake. Is it? Oh. Facing east, nose left, tail right, yes. Brakes released. Flight is about 2 hours. Okay, starting engines 1 and 2. Oh, my rudder pedals. Flight control checkers later on. Okay, this one is running up. And starting number 2. Yeah, it's really quiet, is it? But that's what it is. I didn't change anything. I didn't change anything at all. I mean, I could set up the simulator a little bit higher, but I mean, there is actually no real sound, you know. I don't have something either. Can you not just push me like... Okay, whatever. Engine 1 available. Now we wait for number 2 to start. Where does this guy push me? Ah, okay. Brakes are set, clear to disconnect. Number 2 is available, so we start up number 3. and number 4. We already lost like 100 kilograms of fuel and we didn't even start all engines yet. Okay. 41 is set, QNH is set. We have the constraints on over here and over there. Terrain radar is on and working. We now wait for the engine number 4 to be stabilized. There's the lady with the pin. Also no African ground crew accent. That's one thing I love about you, the various accents through it. Yeah, that's right. Bye-bye, ma'am. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Engine number 3 is available, and engine number 4 should be available soon, so we can start the chrono for the 5 minutes run-up. Or warm-up time. Start the chrono. Ignition back to normal. Check the tires. Pressure all good. Temperature-wise, it's all good. And we can now do the flight controls check. Full up. Full down. And neutral. Full left. Full right. And neutral. And rather, full left. Full right. And neutral. 4.0 up is set. I just double check with our takeoff performance. Okay, so it's giving me 5.4 up. I hope this is not too much. 5.4 up. Okay. Let me see, flight controls. Okay, it's 5.5 up. Oh, it's 5.3. Come on, 5.4. Okay, set. Now, auto brake max. Flaps 1. Arm the speed brakes. Turn on the weather radar. Bleed off, APU off. Release the parking brake. Luanda traffic, Namibia 173 is taxiing to runway 23 via Bravo. Bye bye, Damon. No, Damon was the dispatcher back there in London. Why they prepared a flight in London, I don't know, but yeah. So temperature-wise, it's fine. We have 27 degrees currently, so we don't need any anti-ice or something. Oh, I so love the... I think this is a little bit too dark. I'm not sure, but I think in real life it was a little bit brighter. I'm not sure, but I really like the livery. So... we need to pay attention that we do not get too fast for the turn. Let me put that a little bit colder here. Oh, it's a long time since I last flew in the A340. I'm preparing for the Air Tahiti Nui flight. Luanda traffic, Namibia 173 approaching, holding point Bravo, runway 25. Is there any traffic on final? Please advise. No call. Luanda traffic, Namibia 173 is crossing runway 25. Okay, we put on the strobe lights. Look at that. Okay, and we're approaching runway 23. Idle thrust. And now I need to check we have air condition on. Okay. Four and a half minutes. Luanda traffic, Namibia 173 approaching holding point Bravo runway 23. Any traffic on final? Please advise. Nothing. Okay, so TCAS on. Weather radar is on. Turn off lights on. Wing lights on. Ding the cabin. Oh my goodness. Didn't even transmit. Okay, but there's no traffic. Approach path is clear of conflict. Not clear of conflict, oh my goodness. Clear of traffic. 5 minutes have passed, so we're good to go. Okay, we're all set. I'll quickly take a screenshot here once more from the departure. Oh, that does look good. Okay, wait. I need to fix that quickly for the screenshot. Okay, there we go. And screenshot. And we go. Landing lights on. On. PAX remains on. Start the chrono. Let the engines run up. Stable. Ah, come on. Manflex. Come on. Manflex 53 SRS runway auto thrust is blue. I know that feeling. I hate it when I'm not aligned for the screenshot. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 80 knots. Okay, and rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Nav. So as soon as we go back to climb thrust, I will turn on the autopilot so I can enjoy the view for the very first time departing Luanda. Okay, thrust climb, derated climb 2. Autopilot on. And let me quickly check from the outside. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Luanda. The city of Luanda. Quite large, is it? Okay. Direct Argol. I'm not sure if this is like how it's done in the real life. So I click here, direct to Argol, and then I don't really have to confirm it. Looks a bit weird, to be honest. Okay, and flaps up, or flap 0, it's the Airbus callout. Okay. And set standard pressure, set. Really beautiful. Oh, the sound is... okay, seems to be the clouds. Hi, Sandwich on top! Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Yes, it's the A340. And we're going straight up to flight level 410. We should be able to reach 410. My day has been fine so far. Thank you for asking. Really good. A nice Sunday with nice weather outside, so I enjoyed the time being outside a little bit before I now came back home to, you know, start my stream. And now I'm here. And, well, outside we have nice weather now as well, as we are above the clouds. I really like the wingtip or the sharklet of the A340, yes. I don't even know how this is actually called, because it's I don't think it's a sharklet, but for a wingtip, I mean it is a wingtip, but it's quite, you know, there is no like on the Airbus wingtip normally they go like also down a little bit, and it's too large for a wingtip and too small for a sharklet, so I have no idea how this is called actually. Okay, soon passing 10,000 feet. We can already release the cabin. Turn the lights off here as well. Wing lights can come off as well. And we're now passing flight level 100. Landing lights off. Okay, and now we're on our way to Windhoek. I think we're high enough now. I can get off the derated climb. And we can increase now the climb thrust, climb, up climb, flight level 410 set. And what I also like about the inibuilds A340, or generally on the A340, is that you can see the Mora over here. I'm not sure I have the... yeah. Oh my goodness, I always press the wrong button. If I zoom out a little bit here, we should be able to see maybe something more. Well, water on the right side. Okay, no terrain on the left side. We can see the highest terrain we currently have is at 5,100 feet. And the lowest one is basically water. And we can see on the map also that we're going all the way on the coast until we get, well, basically it's a straight line. So here's Windhoek, here's Luanda. It's basically a straight line, more or less. I'm doing Frankfurt to Vilnius now. I dislike Frankfurt a bit, I think. Really? Why is that? Frankfurt, I really like Frankfurt. I mean, if there is too much traffic, it's, you know, it's not too nice to go, because sometimes also controllers are, you know, a little bit overwhelmed. But overall, I really like the airport. Vilnius, I haven't been there. I think I have been there once in my whole flight simulator career. Winglet, yeah. That is absolutely correct. How can I forget that? It's a winglet. Can you imagine? So why is my Google, my YouTube chat, why is my YouTube chat translating every message? I don't want to translate like every single message. I thought I have not activated this, but apparently I have. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, turn it off. Okay, now it should be better. Because this is so weird if you have translated every message. The ATC are too strict in my opinion. I called ready for taxi, then reported disregard not ready yet in the same call, then they still give instructions. I call later for taxi and they scream at me, that's why I dislike it. Well, the thing is, you know, a lot of people flying into Frankfurt, it's sometimes very complicated, not only for the pilots but also for the controllers. And if you then have a pilot which, or who does not really know how to follow procedures and stuff, I think that controllers get quite quickly exaggerated, and yeah, I think they are just afraid that you are another, you know, newbie pilot who does not know how to follow instructions and might bring them into trouble. And because they're afraid of this, they might react somewhat not very friendly, let's say it like this. I should be back for the landing, got to go now. Okay, Rini, thank you for tuning in, and as I said, I will land in about 2 hours, so I would be glad if you're back by then. See you later then. Fair enough, but after that everything went flawless. Could be a slight language barrier as well. Maybe also, yes. You never know. Like, I don't think there is like a real, you know, a controller who is indeed unfriendly. I think it's always, you know, kind of, it has a reason, you know. He's maybe he's stressed, maybe he already got like 2, 3, 4, 5 pilots who were messing up his plans and stuff. You never know why they are like this, because, you know, imagine if they would indeed be unfriendly, that would mean that they, you know, destroy the fun for other pilots and also controllers, of course, which makes Frankfurt, you know, to an airport who people don't like to fly to, and I don't really think that this is the goal from them. So yeah. Yes, true. Frankfurt is also always busy and stuff. Yep, exactly. And this is also happening, by the way, for Frankfurt Fridays. So Frankfurt Fridays, there is so much traffic going on, and then there are so many pilots on the ground who doesn't really know what to do or how to do the stuff, and this constantly makes pilots, controllers, want to quit, you know. So let's see what the FMC gives me. I start up some music again. So I should be landing at 15:39, so in about 1 hour and 50 minutes or something. Yeah, recent max 410, cruise is now 410, so we're good to go. Up to flight level 410. Some bad weather over here. Oh, company message. By the way, is it all out on Watson to roleplay medical emergencies? I heard it a few days ago. Basically, yes. Wait a second. No ADC required. Okay, great. So basically, yes, it is allowed. But it also it's a little bit difficult. So it is definitely allowed to do it. But if you have a controller, the controller has to be, has to accept it. So the controller, when they say no, it's not, like, emergency is not accepted, you must not do it. If you don't have a controller and you're on like on Unicom, for example, and there are other pilots in the area, you can basically do whatever you want. But what is important about this is you are not allowed to give yourself any priority over the other traffic. So if there is a traffic, you know, approaching an airport and you are approaching it well, and then you call a mayday for whatever reason, engine failure or a medical emergency or whatever it is, you must not give yourself priority over the other aircraft. So always keep the sequence, always communicate on Unicom, and as long as you fly, you know, normal, without any priority, you're good to go. So I can do a quick fuel check also. We're approaching Uvamo and we have 15 tons of fuel on board. Let's see. Uvamo, I need 14.4, so that's fine. 14.4, that's good. That is basically up to the ATC then. So basically when the ATC accepts your emergency and he gives you priority, then it's all good. Quite loud, is it? Or is it just for me? Maybe it's just for me only. looks so great, does it? Oh! Is that... Wow, that's even clickable. I'd never know that. Door locked, slide armed. Cool. Look at that. It's even say how much, like, it's 1% waste. Cabin is ready. Screen off, caution. Temperature controlled by the flight deck. How great is that? Yes, I know Iveo. I've been on Iveo for like almost my complete online career. I was on Iveo for like, I don't know, maybe like 13 years. And now since 7 years I'm on VATSIM. And we're getting close to flight level 410. Should not be a problem. That's a lot. I control Amsterdam Tower on Iveo. That's nothing yet. How is the traffic on Iveo in Amsterdam? Because the reason I left Iveo is basically because traffic became less and less and less and less. And it was just not fun, you know? You were on like a SETA controller for 3 hours and had like 5 aircrafts or something. Recent max 410, yeah. Yeah, definitely not loads unless events, but there's almost continuous movement on Amsterdam, but then it's like 3 to 4 they're always in outbound. Okay, well that's at least something, you know. I was controlling in Canada and the United States, and I was controlling for like 3 hours and then, or maybe 4 hours, and I just had like 3 aircrafts where one was a text pilot, one disconnected as soon as I sent a force act. And the other third one probably was like, you know, a normal pilot. And this was so frustrating. And even for events, like when there was an event and there were like 10 to 15 pilots, it was considered successful. I mean, yeah, for you know, maybe it was successful but it was just, you know, kind of boring. Yeah, if you control friends, you hit the jackpot though. Really? Is friends like... is there so much going on? Oh, there's currently a lot of ATC online, I just see. Oh, there's also some things going on in Friends. Bangkok. Don Muang has 40 outbounds. There seems to be an event ongoing. Then we have like... wow. What is that? On Rhodos. There's like a fly into Rhodos, I think. Is it? Whereby said it's like 41 inbounds. And then you have Istanbul, Paris and Paris-Orly. All the French people are in Friends, I feel. Friends is busy on Iveo. Okay. Yeah, all the rest isn't, right? So, Yeah, if I see like, I mean, it's actually not that bad. I mean, they currently have 919 connections, whereas 87 are controllers and 815 are pilots. Okay, well, if I, yeah, so see, and this is the reason, like, I mean, I really, my heart is with Iveo basically, but I don't see them, you know, doing anything against those members switching off to VATSIM. Now, if I check, we have currently 921 connections on Iveo, but we have 2,300 connections on VATSIM. So I mean, of course, if one of the networks is big, then yes, it attracts more pilots. But there is so much going on, you know, on Iveo, where there is no change in anything, right? So, for example, when I used to fly on Iveo still, VATSIM was already, they already had voice ATIS, voice Unicom for like years before Iveo even started planning it. Same goes for voice ATIS and stuff. So I have the impression that Iveo is just too slow for, you know, with the development. I was away for a bit. What happened to my image? Your image was deleted. You're not allowed to post links. It's automatically deleted due to security reasons. Look at that. There's currently on Iveo in Frankfurt. There is one aircraft in Frankfurt. There's in whole Langen there is only one aircraft which is on the ground at Frankfurt. It's, sorry, but it's ridiculous. But I feel sorry actually for Iveo, because I really, like, you know, I started everything on Iveo, flying, controlling, everything. Yeah, I just had a look on Friends, yeah. So, I mean, back in the days, it was like Frankfurt, not Frankfurt, Europe was Iveo, and VATSIM used to be the US. At the moment, there is not really a big difference, right, between Europe and the US. So VATSIM has grown so fast, or not even fast, but just I can't even explain it. It's just they're just, I don't know. So they're just doing something right. Now, if I check the landing performance, let me see, sync FMS and sync SimBrief. Okay, sync SimBrief. Compute. Brake mode low. Config 3. Well, we can do config full, and we add 5 knots. Factored landing distance 2,500. That's fine. That's basically half the runway. That's good. I just need to decide like what I want to do with the approach. So I could go with the ILS-26, and then I choose none. But for the VIA, I choose Jovi, and that should be. Let me see. Where is it? Arrival, approach, ILS-26. Yeah, Jovi. That's it. Okay. So I insert it. And now I need to, you know, double check. So basically, from Omata we go to Vedri and then Jovi, and this is what I'm gonna delete. So I delete Vedri, which is overhead the airport. I delete that. So from Omata we go to Jovi. And that gives us a landing of 1541, which is basically in exactly 1.5 hours. But yeah, that's good. That's good. So we're going Jovi and then fly the 14 DME ARC before we then actually join the ILS. For the minimum also, we're coming from the north, so the minimum is 10,000 over here in a 50 miles radius, and 9,000, 8,000. Like we're coming probably like this way, so we have 10,000 within a 50 miles radius, and then 8,000 within a 30-mile radius. For awareness, we could, you know, tune that in. So I will do that. Windhoek, and then we have a radial of 352. No, like this. Windhoek. Okay, and then we have 352 at the radial, and we have another radial going 180. I'm just too lazy to calculate, so 172. And then we do it well, we make it a 30. So we make it a 30 nautical mile radius, so we know that outside of it, we need, like, the minimum safe altitude is 10,000 feet, and within and east side of the radials is 8,000. Okay? Okay, and that's basically it. For the airport, or actually, let's see, communication failure procedure. Okay, nothing. This one, I check that in a second. ILS 26, category Delta 5738 on the bar row. Circle to land, we do not need that. So 5738. 5738. 5738. Set on the bar row. Transition altitude is 10,000. Does this make sense? They, like, with the flaps full departure, flaps full arrival, they give us a landing speed of 124 knots. This doesn't look right, to be honest. I mean, is an A340 actually landing with like 124 knots? I'm not sure. This is kind of weird. 130 knots in the approach? 130 knots. Okay. Well, I don't understand how some controllers can stay online for 2 to 3 hours regardless of traffic amount. Even with no or little traffic, they are online for very long. Well, it depends. I mean, if you know, you can do a lot of stuff besides. So look at me. Yesterday, I was controlling for, I can't remember, 3 hours, 4 hours, and there was a lot of traffic. So yeah, could be, to be fair, if you're very, very light. Yeah, but I mean, I have 183 passengers on board. I have some cargo on board. I don't think I'm too light, to be honest. If I check this one here, look at that. So I have an expected landing weight of 149. 149. What does 149? V approach 131. Okay, well, it looks to be okay. I trust it. I trust the aircraft. I trust inibuilds. I just hope they don't betray me. And I really like the A340. In preparation of the Air Tahiti Nui flight. "38 minutes in the air. Top of descent is 15:18, so in exactly 1 hour. Seems to be a little bit cold mid cabin, is it? This all looks good. No clouds ahead of us at the moment. I'm just about to leave the cockpit for a short period of time. So there you can see where we are. I'm debating, should I get the Phoenix A320 or upgrade to Premium Deluxe for more airports and the 787? Ooh, that's a hard question. I think Premium Deluxe, I mean, there are currently, or at the moment, there are so many airports, like add-on airports, you don't really need Premium Deluxe for the airports, I think. The 787 though is nice, especially the, what is it called? Is it the Kuro? No, it's not the Kuro. I'm talking about the, not the Kuro. Kuro is the 787-800. I'm talking about the 787-900. This one is really nice. I really like that. So, if it's worth it, I don't know. I don't know. The Phoenix though is definitely worth its money. So, I mean, of course it depends on you, but yeah, Horizon. Yeah, exactly. So basically it depends on you, but like if you fly A320 quite often, I suggest you go for the Phoenix. If you are, you know, flying 787 a lot, then go for the Premium Deluxe. But honestly, I think the Phoenix is worth more. I mean, unless you're flying long haul all the time, then of course the 787 would be worth it as well. But oh, there we go. Okay, I need to wait obviously for 2 months, 1.5 months, still need to get payment. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's enough time to, you know, think of it. Watch some videos about the Ryzen 787 or the default 787-10. Watch some videos about the Phoenix and then, you know, think of how often would you fly the A320, how often would you fly the 787, and how often would you go for the premium deluxe airports. As I said, there are so many add-on airports, freeware, on-flight MTO, as well as payware. I'm not sure if the premium deluxe is really worth or really necessary, let's say it like this. Yeah, I know. Like, handcrafted airports are good, but for example, Vienna is handcrafted by Gaia Simulations, and there was a lot of problems with the airport, with, like, you know, missing textures, missing ground layouts, washed out ground textures and stuff. And also, for example, Bilbao is also a handcrafted airport, standard airport, and the performance is really bad. I mean, check out my video where I was approaching Bilbao, and you can even see it on the stream. Like, the FPS went down like to 20 or something, maybe 15 partly, because the terminal is really bad. There are a lot of, you know, also a lot of posts on the net where they complain about the performance in Bilbao, and you can't even deactivate the Bilbao airport in the main menu. So if you would like to, you know, there's like Beautiful Model of the World, I think it's called. They developed a Bilbao scenery, and you can't even deactivate the standard one because it's part of the landing challenge, and you can't deactivate the landing challenge in Bilbao. So basically you're stuck with the standard airport, which is just performance-wise shit. Lufthansa still fly A340s to the US. I flew on one last year from Frankfurt to Washington. A340 is kind of rare nowadays. Yeah, unfortunately it is. The thing is, Lufthansa is still flying the A340, but they start to get rid of them as well, unfortunately, because they're just too expensive. They just need too much fuel. So yeah, we will not see the A340s for a much longer period, unfortunately. Is Dubai also included? Yes, Dubai is also included. Dubai is actually quite okay for the handcrafted version. I think there is a flight sim update also to make it even more or even better. But performance-wise, I mean, it's okay, but yeah, you know, nothing really. Let's say it's not outstanding. You have, for example, the inibuilds Dubai Airport, for example, which is also very, very good. And yeah, so I just think, I mean, I have flown to Dubai. When I've flown there with the standard scenery, it was okay. I'm not even sure. Maybe there is even a freeware scenery for Dubai without the need of buying the premium deluxe. I have no idea, because I have the premium deluxe version from the beginning on. But yeah. Okay, let me see. How is the... Yeah, it's 1540 still. I tried to find a freeware of Dubai for so long, but it's always an overhaul of premium. Yeah, that's the problem. But can you not buy the Dubai Airport, Premium Deluxe Dubai Airport, without buying the whole Premium Deluxe version? I mean, I don't know if there is a, like, I mean, there is a price difference, if it's even possible. But maybe this is also something you could think about, like, you know, instead of going for the whole Premium Deluxe, if you don't really need it, you could buy Dubai on the marketplace, maybe, just the airport itself, and then still go for the Phoenix. I don't know how many airports or which airport you need from the Premium Deluxe. So this might be an option as well. Mid cabin is still only 21, while the after cabin is at 23 already. So if I turn it even like a little bit more, then the people in the back will complain, I'm quite sure. Okay, top of descent still 1518. Yeah, give me a message when you checked it out. Like leave a comment under a video, or tell me in another live stream or something if it worked to buy the single airport in the marketplace. That's a good idea. Yeah, looking for MENA like Cairo and Dubai. Yeah. So for Cairo, like, okay, you have for Cairo you also have a pay-by scenery. For Dubai, of course, you have as well. Same goes for Doha. You can find my videos on YouTube. YouTube is you can check my channel here on Twitch. There should be a link to YouTube, and then you get to my YouTube channel, and yeah, or you can just look and search on YouTube for German Flight Simmer, and then you will find my channel. Yeah, and then you can, you know, leave a comment or just join another live stream and tell me, because I would be interested in if this is possible, you know? So we are close to the equitime point, which is the exact middle of our route. So from that point on here, the equitime point, from this point on, it doesn't matter if we, or basically when we are exactly at this point, it doesn't matter if we turn around to Luanda or continue to Windhoek, it's the exact middle of our route. Yes, I think so. You could have a look if Dubai is available in the marketplace for, you know, a single buy, and then check the price, of course. I think it's like if you buy all Premium Deluxe airports, if you all buy them alone on the single marketplace, it will definitely be more expensive than if you go for the whole package. But if you just need, like, you know, one airport or maybe two airports, it might be a lot cheaper to go with only these two airports. Yeah, great, don't worry. I mean, don't need to check that now. Make you curious too. Will you show us cabin? I can show you the cabin, but it's not really worth seeing. So it's a standard cabin. So nothing, you know, nothing really. It's not like an Air Namibia cabin. Of course you can flush the toilet, although you don't hear it. Can you open that? No. Oh, you can't. How to close that? Can't close the door anymore. Hello? Oh, you can hear it. Wait a second. Yeah, you can hear it. But yeah, so there's basically, you know, it's not a real Air Namibia cabin, so you can open and close those curtains. Go through the curtains. Can you go through it? Yeah, you can. Again, and you have, you know, there is. Wait a second. There's like a click spot, but I don't know what it does. Oh. Huh? Wait a second. I click. Clickety click. Click spot is gone. I don't know. Click spot is gone. Sun is coming through. Yeah. No, there is no window in the toilet. This is actually the sun. Coming through. I don't. How can you close the door? Okay, there we go. Maybe it's. No, I have no idea. I'm quite sure this is a problem by Azobo. I guess that behind this wall is a window, and they just, you know, couldn't get rid of it. I think that's the issue. Hello? I'm stuck. Hello? Kept stuck in the toilet. Hello? There we go. Whew. Lucky me. Business class. So some of the click spots, I think when I was in the toilet, I was able to click some click spots, and I think, you know, this curtain, I closed it when I went through. Remember when I went through it? I think I opened it through the toilet door, I think. By the way, what are your opinions that Lufthansa retired the City Line? That's honestly a hard question. So the thing is, what I don't like about Lufthansa is that they, you know, create new airlines and then they just shut it down again. Remember, they used to have like Eurowings, then they had Eurowings Discover, then they had Discover, then they had Lufthansa CityLine, and all of them are existing for like 1 or 2 years, and then they are renamed, closed, or whatever. And just to, you know, reduce the pilot wages. I mean, from a company perspective, I can understand it, but I don't really like that. The CityLine, they wanted to reduce the flight plan or make the flight plan smaller. The thing is that the pilots or the cabin crew, I can't remember, they, like, even though everything became more expensive, especially the fuel, you know, we had like the real world crisis in Iran, so fuel was getting more and more expensive, so Lufthansa decided to reduce the flight plan of the CityLine, and then the pilots or the cabin crew or both, they went on strike and they wanted to have even more money. And I think Lufthansa used this strike to have a reason to close the airline. So they might have left it open. They just, you know, made the flight plan a little bit smaller, but they left it open until the beginning of next year or something. And they wanted to end the actual CityLine by next year, but because of the strikes, they ended it this year. So I think that was just a bad, you know, point in time for the pilots to go on strike. You know, if everything is getting more and more expensive, and they know that the airline will be shut down in like half a year or something, and then they you know, protest for more money, well, I think well deserved, huh? Although for the pilots and the cabin crew itself, of course, I mean, I'm a little bit sorry for them, but yeah. No, Discover Airlines, they still, like, to be honest, I don't really know. So currently Lufthansa, they had Eurowings Discover and they had Eurowings, and now they have Discover. So if I'm not mistaken, they split up Eurowings and Eurowings Discover. No, they split up Eurowings Discover into Eurowings and Discover Airlines. And then they had like Lufthansa City Airlines and Lufthansa CityLine. I don't really know how they actually, you know, use their group structure. Yes, it could have. Lufthansa City Airlines, they could have existed longer. Definitely. As far as I know, they wanted to think of shutting it down by next year, or maybe reduce it or change the type of aircraft or whatever. I don't really know. But because of the pilots going on strike, they decided to shut it down right now. Yeah. There's like, honestly, the Lufthansa group is existing of so many airlines. Like the Lufthansa group, basically, from a cargo perspective, you know, they have Aerologic and Lufthansa Cargo. Both airlines are basically Lufthansa. And from a passenger airline, no, it's not sort of Spirit 2.0. No. So from a Lufthansa group, from the passenger airlines perspective, besides the main airline Lufthansa, they own a lot of other airlines or have the majority of the shares of the airlines. So to the Lufthansa group, we have also Austrian Airlines, Swiss Airlines, Brussels Airlines, Eurowings, Edelweiss, which belongs to Swiss, Lufthansa CityLine, Lufthansa City Airlines, which have been shut down now, Discover Airlines, and Air Dolomiti. And also they bid for ITA Airways. I'm not quite sure if this is if this is through already, but I think they bid for like 40% of ITA Airways. And they, if I'm not mistaken, they bid for TAP as well, TAP Portugal Airlines. Sun Express, by the way, the Turkish airline Sun Express is a joint venture of Turkish Airlines and Lufthansa. So basically they are part of Sun Express as well. And yeah, I think if I did not forget anything, that should be all. But you can see, alone with like Austrian, Swiss, Lufthansa, Brussels Airlines and ITA Airways, we have like 5 countries where Lufthansa is involved, like on the main airlines, right? There are too many sub-Lufthansa airlines. I never knew that. Impressive portfolio. Oh yeah, definitely. And imagine, like, if they buy TAP Portugal as well, then we would have like Belgium, Austria, Switzerland, Germany, Italy, and Portugal. So that's really, indeed, really impressive. And Turkey, yeah, 50% of Sun Express, so they're also basically within Turkey as well. Yeah, absolutely correct. Landing in Vilnius now, be right back. Okay, have a very, very good landing in Vilnius. We can see the radial from Windhoek VR. Just coming in here, the blue dashed blue line here. And we'll probably have a very nice, well, it will not be a sunset landing, but still the sun will be getting lower a lot. And what we can also see now is the Etosha Park. This should be that part here. Oh, what happened to the map? This. The sound is also very nice of the aircraft. Tail is giving shadows on the wing. It's so impressive, like where we've got to with the simulations. Like if I imagine back in the days FS2004, and back in the days when I was playing FS2004, I already thought, wow, this is so great, and look at where we are now. If you watch a comparison video between FS2004 and FS2020 or FS2024, it's like, I don't know, it's there are not even words for it. And by the way, also Windhoek is one of my favorite airports also to fly in, just because I don't know, I can't even tell what makes it, but I just like the airport. I used to control in South Africa and Namibia back in 2005 and 6, or maybe 2008. Long time ago. So we're getting also closer to our top of descent. That should be reached in about 20 minutes, if it's still the same. Top of descent 1518, yes. That's about 20 minutes. And by the way, we're also now in Namibian airspace. Could do some 727 cargo operations. It's 40 euros for the aircraft. Everything is so expensive. Like if you go for every aircraft, every scenery you want to fly to, it's so freaking expensive. We really do like to do some aerosucre or maybe also some African cargo operations with the 727. Could be really cool, but spending another 40 euros? Oh no. I don't really want to do that, to be honest. Why is this map? Oh yeah, because I had a look on the map. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Now let me quickly check the weather again. No, I don't want to generate a new. Okay, this is okay. Windhoek. 12 Zulu. Wow, that's old. This is also old. Like, is there no... Wait a second. Is there no new meter? I mean... Let me see. There is. But nothing has changed. The latest meter is still from 1400 Zulu. I don't know where this comes from. The latest meter from Vatsim is from 14 Zulu. So... I don't really know where the difference, or why it's not, like, updating how it should be. On stand had a nice landing this time, no go around unless yesterday. Yeah. Well, you know, it's always good if you go around, right? So, a lot of pilots, especially on the network, if they're too high on the glide slope, most of them, not all, but most of them, they get down no matter what. And I think that sometimes you should just go and, you know, why not just go around? I mean, it's like 20 minutes extra time. Okay, I can understand some people don't have 20 minutes extra. But I don't understand how people, like, why do they fly passenger planes or whatever? Like, it doesn't matter which plane they fly, but why do they fly and then, you know, think of just descend with like 2,000 feet when you're only like 50, only 2,000 feet above the ground. It's also acceptable if you're too lazy. Yeah, true. I mean, I do understand. I mean, also on the stream, I often, you know, land also, even though I should have gone around. Whereas I have to say that normally I do not, you know, descend with a too steep path. so the reason why I should go around usually is because of not a stabilized approach. So for example, I'm not on approach speed when the aircraft is at 1,000 feet, or in the flaps not down, or something like this. Yeah, I had a massive float yesterday, so that's 99% of my go-arounds floating. Yeah. But also I caught myself landing behind the landing zone. I'm not talking about the aiming point, the 1,000-foot markers. I'm talking about landing behind the actual landing zone. But I usually do that only if I know that there is enough space. Like if the runway is long enough. I need to check, there is another aircraft getting into Windhoek. Both of us are quite close. He will arrive in 40 minutes, while I arrive in 30 minutes. Okay, so I will be 10 minutes early. I hope that this will work out in the end. This is, you know, there are two aircrafts coming into Windhoek. That's not much. 2 aircrafts, and let's see. And they are, like me and the other guy, is approaching at the same time. How weird is that? So, let me see. Can you see it on this? No, you cannot. So if I go off here to the right, maybe, let's see. If I zoom out a little, you should be able to see that green. Yeah, so you can see on the bottom right, like down here, there is the other guy coming in. He's going into Windhoek as well. And well, this is obviously me. This guy is going to Johannesburg. We will see how it works out. I mean, if everything goes wrong, I just log off. Yeah, always land outside the zone completely, but not like using up 80% of the runway like you said. When there's enough space, it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So if you know that the runway is long enough, so why don't we just go and, you know, land? By the way, landing. Check again. Sync FMS, sync SimBrief, sync FMS. Okay. Sync weather. Sync 300 at 12. That's not the actual wind. It's 330 at 6. 23, we only have 21. QNH is 10. I don't even know where this is coming from. 1020. Okay, okay. Config full, landing technique manual, brake mode low, reversers no. Okay. So low auto brake, config full. And I check the approach page here as well. Once again. 1020, temperature 2133 at 6. 5738 is set. Landing config is going to be a landing config full. We do low auto brake. Low auto brake is set. The baro is set. Well, I can't set the QNH yet, so that's all good. I'm going offline now. Thanks for the stream. See you soon, and we'll let you know about the marketplace sometime, probably this evening soon. Yeah. Thank you, Bilal, for coming in again, and enjoy your evening, and hope to see you next time. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to your message if this is working. As I said, you can also comment under this video on YouTube, or you just wait for the next stream. Have a nice evening. Can I get closer to the window? No way. Ciao, ciao. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit excited, finally getting back into Etosha. Finally getting back into Windhoek. Did the aircraft turn already? Or is this like wind? Can you see it on the stream that there is... No, you probably can't see this. That the... Look at the wind! Look at the wind, like I'm flying like this, and the wind is blowing it away. Well, that looks a little bit weird. Why is it not blowing over here? Wrong button. I wanted to go this way for a screenshot, because the aircraft should be now turning. There we go. This was what I was waiting for. Ah, lovely. And now we are getting close to our top of descent. It's in 80 miles. 10 minutes to go. We're quite fast actually. I mean, and look at that, the wind is coming even from the other side, so I don't know what that was with the trails there. Yeah, 92 knots. Look at the aircraft. No. Okay. I thought I can get... Well, you know what? I can do it like this, can I? Okie dokie. So, as for the approach, let's see. Charts. Check the ILS chart. So, Jovi at 8,000 only. No. Why do they say 8,000? It's a minimum, but... Oh yeah, 8,000 IMPEP, okay. Okay. So we have 3 miles, so I want to be at 8,000 at IMPEP. This is what I tune in. 8,000 at IMPEP. IMPEP over here. Let's see, and altitude constraint. I want to be at 8,000 heart constraint. I like that more, to be honest. And let's see, we have here deceleration point. We are here at 8,000 also. Jovi at flight level 115 is good. Yeah, so let's just tune in 8,000 here. 8,000. And also, just to be on the safe side, Jovi, and then this is the 14 DME arc, and then onto the ILS. Okay, so this looks good. $60 miles to go before the top of descent. I think it's so funny, there are only 2 aircrafts approaching Windhoek at the moment, only 2, and we are approaching at the same time. It's like, if you try to get your friend to arrive at the same time as you, but from another like origin, it will never work out. But if you like to be the only one approaching at one specific time, you can be sure that there will be any other random pilot approaching at the very same time as you. That's so weird. So that's gonna be interesting. This mountain here is kind of dangerous. We need to pay attention to this. 7,550. Hello from Ukraine. Hello to the Ukraine. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Yes, so do I. So do I. A really lovely livery. I love it, yeah. I remember back in the day when I was still spotting at the airports. I woke up in the morning and I planned for it to go to Frankfurt Airport and take a photo of the Air Namibia, who was approaching in the early morning hours, and it took like, I mean, like maybe 3, 4 or maybe it was even 5 tries, getting up like 3 o'clock in the night to go to Frankfurt to get a photo of the Air Namibia. And then I think if I correctly remember, I've never done it because it was delayed, or it was too early, or it was cancelled, the weather was too bad, or whatever. There was one time I was able to catch the South African A340, but I think the Air Namibia I've never caught, I think. Yeah, definitely, what a shame. I mean, I caught the Air Namibia on the ground, yes, but I want to, you know, get a photo of the Air Namibia approaching in the sun, basically in sunrise, so it was a very limited time span where I could go there, and then yeah, you know, if the wrong if the wrong runway is active or whatever, yeah. Yes, definitely. And luckily the South African are still flying the A340. I think not very long anymore. I think they ordered for A350, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a logical step if you're flying Airbus anyway. But yeah, I think South African is not flying the A340 for much longer. They have, how many do they have? 2? 1 or 2? I think it's still 2. But yeah, the routing is very limited. I think they go to Mauritius, they go to maybe Luanda, and basically that's it. Yes, I'm using the free Windhoek. Yeah. I have it installed since a longer time now. Today I just downloaded GSX profile. Yeah. But it's the free Windhoek, yeah. And I already said in the stream before, I can't even remember why, but I really love the airport of Windhoek. I don't even know why. I've never been there in real life. It's just, I like it. I can't even say why. So start my descent now, a little bit earlier. I can't believe SA retired the A350. Yeah, well, it's too expensive for them. I hope that one day they will get back to it, or maybe the 777. I like that more, but I just hope for South African Airways that they can survive the current economical difficulties they have. Yeah, I've never been to Namibia actually, but I used to control there back in 2008 or something. I used to control in Namibia and South Africa, and I was flying there very often. I even created a virtual airline, fictional one, in South Africa, all back in 2008. Hey Fiba Biba, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you back. Like every time, basically. I'm fine, thank you very much for asking. How are you? Are you fine as well, I hope? This is still weird with the contrails here. Oh, look at that. I so love it. Maybe I should go for another for a new background on my computer. Currently it's Dubai. Also a screenshot from MSFS. Let me see. And there we go. Now it's an Namibia A340. Very bright, actually. I just finished my Calgary-Vancouver flight on Air Canada Max 8. First time out of Calgary because I just purchased it. I have been to Calgary quite a few times. Very nice airport, but I don't have the payware scenery. I just use the standard or freeware or whatever it is. But yeah, Canada is a very lovely place. Fun fact, I was controlling in the US and Canada back on Aveo, like in 2015, 16, 17, something like this. And I was mostly controlling Vancouver. So yeah, I've flown there as well. The thing is, in Canada, like, all the airports are very far from each other, so like the only really short hops you can do basically is Calgary to Vancouver and Toronto to Montreal. This is basically the only short hop flights you can do within Canada. Yeah, very good. Enjoyed the weather doing a bike tour. Missed yesterday's stream though. Yeah, yesterday evening. Yeah, but you have been there in the afternoon. You just missed the evening stream, where the controlling stream. So no problem. You're like, basically you were there for every day when I streamed. So very good job. I mean, I can't do that, but if I would be able to do it, like on Twitch, I could give you like a VIP status. But on YouTube, I think there is not such an option. Do you use Volanta? No, I use Helvetex. This is also where the overlay on top of the screen is coming from. Oh, there is like a wind change. Look at that. MSFS weather updated. So yeah, I'm using Volanta because using Helvetex. I used to use Volanta, but Volanta uses more VRAM, so that's why I switched to Helvetex. Oh, you're not even home yet, Fiba Biba. I thought you were back home already. But yeah, honestly, the weather is really nice today. But I can already see, like, the weather right now is nice and everyone is happy about the good weather. And then let's wait some more weeks with the good weather, and then everyone is complaining we need more rain, it's too hot, too much sun. Windhoek traffic in Namibia 173 heavy is inbound Jovi for the ILS runway 26. We have a touchdown ETA of 1541 Zulu, 1540 Zulu, Windhoek traffic. Is it? Okay. Okay. I just reset my new, like the new menus. Yeah. I'm home. Was out since 10 a.m. Called it a day, and now relax on the couch with your stream running. Haha. Okay. I'm really glad you decided to tune in again. Okay, tune up the seatbelts sign. Okay. And tell the cabin to prepare the cabin for arrival. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Why is it tilt +0? Is it not? Or why is this unlocked? I can't even close that. Okay. Shouldn't that be on set to auto? Auto? Predictive wind shear system 1? Why can I not? Look at that. It's not even... Because it's just saying 000 plus. Is it? Maybe it's not automatic. Manual gain. Tilt. Okay, let's go like this. Or is there a button maybe I need to press? Is the map mode working? I changed to map and there's nothing happening. Okay, whatever. Why is the video still there? And why is... Oh, I know, I can unlock it. I think it's not possible to lock it, is it? So if I press lock now, and then I turn around and click it, it should be opening. Yeah, it is. Okay. Jodels4 is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hey Drini, welcome back. Is it Jortles or Jortis? Is it a capital I or a small L? Welcome back, Drini. And another MSFS wind change here. And it's... I did press live when I was in Luanda. That's so weird. It is Jord LS4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that problem. Finding a username is always difficult. LS4 is a glider type. Oh, now that you say it, yeah, of course. As you just said it, yes, of course. It's a Schneider. This is something I missed in my life as well. Going to fly glider. Unfortunately. So, let me see. Do I have everything prepared? Basically, yes, I think. The Mora is 102, that's fine. Weather radar looks good. We can tune up a little bit again to get it to -1. But there shouldn't be any clouds. I mean, I can't see it anyways. I double check the weather once again. Let's see. Yeah, new weather update. 300 at 7. Good thing I did it. Even though Vatsum is, you know, kind of a little bit behind. 20 degrees. And wind is now 300 at 7. Okay, Barrow remains the same. And landing speed is 127. This is so weird, I swear. 100, like an A340 landing with 127 knots. We will see. Random questions. Are you going to watch tonight's football match? Good question. And I think so, yes. At least that's what I have That's what I have planned, if my cabin crew doesn't decide different. So the other guy who is approaching Windhoek, he is probably and maybe no, he's there. He's now just sorted. It's his descent. Hi Seb, welcome to the stream. A very warm welcome. Windhoek traffic, Namibia 173 is passing flight level 150 inbound Jovi, 10 miles for the RLS-26, and we have a touchdown ETA of 1540 Zulu. 1540 Zulu touchdown ETA, Namibia Windhoek traffic. A lot of constraints here. So we're now within the 30 miles radius, so we have a Mora of 102. That's what the chart set as well. Minimum safe altitude is 10,000. I wonder why, but well, that's how it is. I mean there are mountains, yes, but kind of flat over here in the north. So, I can turn on the landing lights because the airport is quite high, so we turned them on a little bit earlier. Airport elevation is, by the way, at... Let's see. Airport elevation is at 5,600 feet, so... 5,600 feet. Okay, that's a very low minimum, is it? The airport is at 5,641. And the minimum is... and the minimum is 5,738. That's not even 100 feet. Okay, anyways. Windhoek traffic, Namibia 173 joining the ILS runway 26. And I'm still 300 knots, so I activate the approach phase. I want to get down with the speed. So I definitely need some drag here. You're making me plan a flight in the A340, but I don't have time this evening. That's good, go through the night. So I need some, where's my speed brake? I need some speed brakes. Ah, it's so beautiful. Now we're joining the ARC, the 14D ARC. It's so impressive how you can, you know, hear the speed brakes. Yeah, it's great, is it? Okay, turn on the landing system. We're back on the profile and speed is coming down to green dot speed. The descent path, the ILS path, is at 3 degrees glide path, so it's fairly normal. QNH is now set to be 1021. Once, twice, thrice. Okay, and we're getting now below the glide slope. We're at green dot speed, so we can take the speed brakes in. No, I have not FS realistic. I don't have it. Okay, everything is set. All the lights on. Ding the cabin. 110.3 is set. Whiskey Delta 110.3, and a course of 256 we can see here perfectly fine on the path. Extend the speed brake. No, I will not extend the speed brake. I set flaps 1 because we're already below the glide slope, so there's no reason to set to extend the speed brake. Actually, I can already arm the speed brake. Log blue. Ground spoilers are armed. Log star. And we are... There's no DME readout. Why is there no DME readout? That's interesting. But we are 12 miles for Windhoek VOR. There's the runway. Let me quickly see, where is the Windhoek VOR? I think it's right above the airport, is it? Yeah, so it's about maybe 2 miles to go. Have you ever done a flight in Ukraine? I think I have done it once, or maybe twice. I can't remember, but not on stream. That landing system second PFD threw me off. Which one? What are you talking about, Trini? That Ella second PFD? Oh, this one? Glide slope blue, alt blue as well. AP1 and 2, Cat 3 dual, alt star. Lights are all on and set. Windhoek traffic, Namibia 173 is on the ILS runway 26. We go gear down and flaps 2. Oh, and recording. Recorder tool is running. You all saw it. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, glide slope captured, I think. At least it looks like it. Yes, glide slope captured. Go around altitude. I have no idea. Where's my approach chart? ILS 26. Climb to 8,000. Okay, go around altitude is 8,000, so this is set. Now we go flaps 3. And flaps full. Okay, there we go. Landing checklist, ECA memo, landing no blue, go around is blue. So we have at least selected it. Yeah, it's great, is it? It's so great. Get back to it quickly. One more screenshot. Come on, it's so slow. Come on. Okay, first. No, I took it like this. Oh my goodness. I don't get why people like the 600 more than the 300, because the 600 is just great. I have to say. Okay, so we're good to go. 700 feet, so get the autopilot off, and rudder trim is set to 0. That's good. Wind, we have well, wind from 1 or 2 o'clock with 20 knots. Autopilot disconnect, manual flight, 500. Oh, getting a little bit low here.
400.
And 20 knots from the right side.
100.
Land.
Minimum.
Continue.
200.
We're visual.
100. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Quite hard, I think. Reverse. Spoilers. And reverse off. Auto brake off. Start a chrono. This is, by the way, another runway. I don't want to vacate here, so I go ahead and vacate Charlie, which is the next one. I'm just rolling. It's so beautiful.
Ocean traffic, Osprey 11 Zulu Alpha, establishing PLS, runway 26.
I'm really curious of the replay. The landing was quite hard, actually. Okay. Stop the chrono. And get off the runway. Ah, what's that? What's happening? And Windhoek traffic, runway 26 is vacated. Okay, welcome to Windhoek. Lights off. TCAS off. Weather radar off. And let's see, GSX. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I always forget that this is connected. Select passenger terminal. Yes. Hello? Come on. Passenger terminal. Gate 1 or 2 and gate Echo 2. We take gate Echo 2. And yes, please, I request follow me. I have no idea where this stand is because there's the parking is... It's kind of hard. Okay, via Alpha. Yeah, okay, accept. Oh, it's not even completely vacated. Okay, flaps up. The car is coming here. Back there is the other traffic. I find select map easier. Yeah, maybe I should have done this. Okay, there's the aircraft. Come on. Ah. Turn off terrain radar. I think they do not really have a follow me car in Windhoek in real life. Yeah, maybe it is. I need to start the APU though. How am I supposed to park? Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Yeah, here is Echo 2. Lovely. Okay. So we just do it like this. He's waving already. There is the follow me car. Where's the... he's already waving stop, 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 stop. Okay, and stop here. Okay, parking brake set. APU bleed on. Seatbelts off.
Ocean traffic, Osprey 11 Zulu Alpha, located runway 26.
Okay, this is all on. Turn on the ground control. Can we just start request deboarding? Let's see if it's working, how I parked. I'm not sure if they recognize how I parked. I don't think so, actually. Okay, see you next time. Thank you very much for joining and for the follow. And thank you, Elias, as well. I hope he doesn't fall off the ladder waving with so much force. Yeah. Okay, no, this is not working. Flight recorder. I stop the recording. I keep that up here, and then... Oh, look at that! They are... I just want to... Before I start the replay, I just want to see if they actually see... Like, if they actually recognize how I parked, but I think they do. Although I'm not quite sure if this is the correct way to park. There is no real parking chart here in Windhoek. I should have gone in here because you could see Echo 2 is here, so I should have gone here and then turned around, but then the engines would have been directly turned to towards the terminal. It's a really nice freeway scenery here. Really, really nice. But look at that, GSX is actually seeing how I park. Oh yeah, three stairs. Oh, look at that. I'm so sorry, but Namibia is just so beautiful. Wing lights can come off as well. Look at that. Oh. Oh, maybe like this. That's actually a little bit... It's actually looking good, isn't it? Maybe without that yellow... Oh yeah, I can look like this maybe. Yeah, definitely. This looks great as well, I think. With the stairs. With the stairs and the, you know, slowly but steady setting sun. Okay, anyways, now I disconnect from VATSIM. And now I start the replay. Let's see There we go. I'm not sure if this is actually working. If it's the same as with the Phoenix. So I set the flaps. Okay, flaps coming down. Speed brake armed.
200.
And then I will take some screenshots also in the approach. I will do the sun, like, do a little bit of a later time and then do some screenshots. Landing rate, by the way, was 318 feet per minute with 1.15 G. Well, yeah, a little bit before the actual touchdown zone, but I think it's okay. And it was on the center line. Oh, and the cargo doors are open. Let me see. Can I can I close the cargo doors? Door. No, I cannot. Okay, stop it. Can I close that from here? Okay, brake. I think that was decent. Could have flared a bit more. Yep, absolutely. Okay, let me quickly close the doors. Brakes hot? Yeah, obviously. Let me close the doors. Okay, they are closed. Yep. Some of the spoilers not working. Anyways, okay. Okay, like this, and then like this. Bing bong bing 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 bong bong.
400.
Okay, wait a second. I do quickly pause here. Just some screenshot time, sorry guys. Oh, the ram air turbine is out. Oh my goodness. Okay, some screenshot taken. Let me quickly see the other side. There's nothing special about it.
200.
Okay. And wait. Pause again. And add-ons. Okay, I don't have one. Let me see. Wait a second. Okay. Rotation. Yeah, unfortunately, there is no, no sunrise, sunset in the end. So if I press play, okay, and okay. Would it be working if I? No! Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. Just playing around. The RAM air turbine popped yesterday in the Phoenix replay. Yeah. That Siren is going through puberty. Okay. Let's see. Oh. See, this is the problem. I don't have a... I just need to use my keyboard to, to do all that. And... with the flower. Actually, you know what? This is not even a bad idea. I can change the sun position. But where is it? Can someone see the sun? Okay, it's all the way back there. Okay. Okay, so sun. There we go. Ah, it's too fast. Too fast. Sorry guys, you have to go through that. What happened? Where's the sun? Why is it back to normal? 724, 77, 710, 714, 7... I want to go 717. 717. This is where I want to go. And I quickly take the screenshot before the sun suddenly is gone. I really like that. Look at that. Oh, it's even shining through the aircraft. But yeah, it's nice, is it? I swear, this is... No, this one. Why is it... Why does it change all the time? 720, 717 was it, right? Yeah, come on. Huh? I press minus and it's still going up. 717. Okay, quickly. Quickly, Captain. Okay. Let's go on a safari. Yeah, you're gonna get that touchdown. You're gonna get that touchdown in a second. Okay, let me go back. Go back. Oh, look at that. And now let's go and... Okay, you have to take this touchdown now. It was okay. Not the best, but okay. Okay, one last screenshot. Then we're watching the wing view landing and then we're gone. We're done. Oh, sun is already gone. Okay, never mind. I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. Okay, one last wing view. Left side or right side, you can decide. Whoever is first. Left or right side wing view. Like this is the left side, and this will be the right side. Oh, maybe because it's changing the time to what the recording is. That could be it, probably.
2000.
Left side. Okay, that's it. Left side it is. Dreeny 1. Like this. Okay, guys, and with that, the stream today is coming through an end. No. Wrong music. Okay, let's leave it with that. So with that, we're coming to an end. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and just enjoy this wing view landing. Just to see it. Okay, this is not even better. Oh, look at that.
400.
When you look through the cabin. Okay. With that, we're coming to an end. And enjoy the wing view landing. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, Fiba Biba and Drini. Thank you Bilal and George, Seb, and Ilias, and the guy from Ukraine. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. And I hope to see you guys next time for the next stream, whenever this will be. Enjoy the Sunday, have a good start into the next week, and yep, until then, stay healthy. Bye bye.